Hello again. So today we're starting section 5.3, independence and the multiplication rule. All right, so we're going to talk first about what is an independent set of events. So I've got two events, E and F. Here, if you look at our example, we select a card, we look at it, what kind of card is it? We put it back in the deck, we shuffle, and we select another card. All right, so that's what are going to be independent events, or flipping a coin several times. So independent events, so E and F are independent if the occurrence of E, so if E happens, it doesn't change or affect the probability of F. And vice versa. They're dependent or not independent if the opposite is true. Okay, so two events E and F are dependent if the occurrence of E does affect or change the probability of F, and vice versa. All right, so this, like I said, our example here, if I take a card out and my first event, if K1 is that my first card is a king. All right, so I select, I shuffle my deck, I pull out a card as a king. So what's the probability that a randomly selected card is a king? Well, I need to know how many possible outcomes there are and how many are kings. So this is going to be, the number of kings over the number of cards. So here the number of cards, there's 52 cards, 4 of them are kings, so 4 over 52, or 1 over 13 if you like. This is 0.0769. So about 8% of the time you'll get a king. All right, so now I got my king. I'm going to put it back in my deck. So I'm putting it back in, I'm shuffling. Might do my little bridge. Shuffle. Now I'm going to pick another card. All right. Now the next, so K2 is the event that my second card is a king. All right. So there's still, I've got 4 kings in there and 52 cards. This is not changed. So these two events, so knowing that a king was in the first card doesn't change the probability that the second card is a king. They're both the same. And when one event occurring doesn't affect the probability of another event occurring, that means they're independent. So it meets the definition of independence. So there's independence between these cards. And in fact, no matter what card it is, it'll be independent of whatever the next card is. So all the faces, all the numbers, all 52 cards are independent of what's going to happen in the next shuffle and selection.